Hey guys, what's up? It's been a minute since I've been here and I missed y'all. So today we are learning. Today's topic is be professional. So we're gonna be talking about things that we should be professional in terms of like photography and our services, and what should we provide and what should we expect, or more so what should our client expect from us as photographers. And one of the things we're gonna highlight on is communication, professionalism, tone, text. So yeah, let's get down to it. Okay, so our first topic today will be mind your business but deliver. Where I'm trying to get in this topic is to explain the atmosphere that you're gonna be walking into in terms of your niche, where you take your pictures. In terms of your niche right now and your business, by now you should know what kind of a niche that's based on and what kind of career path that you wanna embark on in terms of like your photography career business. So I'm talking in the atmosphere of getting into a room but you're feeling that people are not getting along with each other very well. In baby pictures, instantly the baby's crying, I think those photographers by then, they know how to take care when the baby is restless and they are not cooperating. But I am talking in terms of like adult events, and where adults, you can feel that there's a tension. I do weddings and I do family gatherings. I like baby showers. I like where family is, I'm there. Now I'm talking in terms of like you get into those spaces but there are some members that are not getting along very well. So in those moments, this is where I say mind your business but deliver. Regardless of what you feeling or what you sensing or what you gathering, I'm an empath, so like I tend to feel the energy, and even energy that is not mine, I can even sense it, and I can feel that it is warm, it is cold, it is giving or it is not giving. So I can feel the energy and whatsoever, but I am doing my job. I have to get those pictures to put them in the album, and so that I can deliver to my client regardlessly. So even if you can feel that tension in the room, and even if you can feel that atmosphere that is not cooperating, this is the time where also you just have to do your business and deliver. In this instant, what you have to do is just take those people, make them part of the day, make them feel part of the event, even so that even if you're not getting the energy that you want, try to make it look like so in the pictures, so that your pictures can speak the atmosphere that was intended for the day, which was to bring joy, to bring celebration, to celebrate love. Try to bring that atmosphere out of your pictures, and then you deliver. This is where excellence comes in. You deliver even regardless of the atmosphere that was in the room. I don't have a particular examples, but I have seen those moments and I have felt those moments, and I have tried by all means necessary to remove myself or remove the energy out of my work and then bring the positivity on my work. So now we're coming to communication skills. So now we're gonna be talking based on communication. I am not at the level of communicating via emails, but I've communicated via WhatsApps with my clients and I've interacted. Most of the time I really try to call them so that I can pick up their energy, call them so I can get like a vivid picture of what do they expect from this event that they are creating. And most of the time those are the communications that I try to bring in terms of my services, to know my clients very well and to speak with my clients, to have a mutual agreement and a mutual understanding of what we are trying to do. This might still fall part of communication skills, but the tone and text are still part of the communication skills. This is where you know communication in with the client verbally, and tone and text are very important because like your tone can be felt through text. It's as to how you talk, you understand? So in terms of how you text as well, be respectful, be also open-minded that your lingo of language is not everyone's lingo of language. For instance, ain't, couldn't, wouldn't. Like I'm a fan of hip-hop music, so we will bring, like words like yo nigga, what up today, you good, like what up, like those kind of words. It's like you're trying to understand the language of the client as well. But keep in mind that you just have to be just standard in terms of that. Just don't be so pushy with your lingo of language. You try to communicate with their language, for instance, so that they can feel heard, feel seen, and feel understood while you're communicating with their language as well. And I also bring to mind is that don't nickname your clients. Like if it's Spongile, don't call him Sposh. He's not a friend. Or you can say Sister Spongile. You know what I mean? And if it's Chloe, don't be yo police, what up police, or just say sisters, Sister Chloe or something like that. Be considerate that you are not client's friend at some point, but you're trying to be professional as possible. Like even if you use lingo languages, make sure they are appropriate and they are very understandable to that client. Be very respectful. So in terms of equipment, number one, I have to address this. You have to have a list of things that you need to bring in your event. If you don't have a list by now of the things that you should bring in the event, you're gonna have headache on the event day, because trying to think what are you forgetting, what should you bring, is gonna distract you. Actually, it's gonna just make your mind, like you're gonna be stressed, you're gonna be worried. So by now you should have all of the list of the equipment that you should bring to the event on the exact day. By now, just now, after this, you can even pause this. What are the things that you need to bring on the event? On the day of the event, you don't have to stress yourself to try to remember now what else did I say I need to bring on this event, because your mind is gonna be all over. Try to write things down, and at the day of the event you just tick those things down and kaboom, we bring excellence. And in terms of equipment, take care of your equipment. Make sure they are clean, your lenses are thorough, your memory cards are all working, and make sure that your equipment are not part of the discussion when you have to take pictures. Don't be like, no, my camera does this, so you need to stand like this and everything like that. And this often happens in terms of like lenses, right? In terms of space, in terms of, in terms of movement. Yeah, that usually happens because in most cases you don't get the space that you want, and you don't, sometimes you can't even feel people in a picture. Sometimes you just have to be creative, right? In those moments, let your equipment not be part of the discussion to say, oh, the photographer camera was giving us problem here to make us wait to get this thing on and make this thing on. Nah, make sure that your equipment are appropriate and they are good to go. They are not even part of the discussion. And most of the cases, clients don't even care what camera you use, what memory card you're using, what lenses are you using. Just make sure all of these things are working and you're good. Oh yeah. Alright, website, right? I think this still falls under our communication. Website. Your website should communicate in terms of your availability, in terms of your pricing, in terms of your services, and in terms of how you take your pictures and what niche also you are providing and you're catering for, right? Your website is your third part of your communication. Your website communicates for you at your absence. By then, your communication in your website should indicate what services you provide, at what price, what niche are you providing, and also your availability. When are you available and when you're not? Your communication in your website should indicate all of those things so that it makes it easier for the client to say, I got services even at your absence. And by the end term of the communication process, when you get it to engage with the client and be present with the client, you have all the details, what the client wants, when the client event is, the estimate price of what the client's budget. So your website should be a major provider for your business and your services at your absence. Coming back, being professional is being on time. Being on time in terms of your delivering, and being on time in terms of the day of the event as well. The day of event, I suggest that you come early, bro. Like earlier than expected. 2 hours earlier, 1 hour 30 minutes early, so that that you get the atmosphere of the environment, you get the atmosphere of the people, the setting, the decors. You just come early, you just set yourself for success, and this also releases stress for you to not being in a panic mode, because no one works well under the panic mode. Being on time is very critical, and also it makes you look good. You look good on the client trusts you very well. It's so easy for the client to put a word of mouth in your behalf, because like the services that you have provided was on time, and it was thoroughly, and it was excellent. So being on time is very, very, very necessary and very important. And the last one, this is the bonus one, is leave things better than you found them. If you got in there and the energy was great, leave the energy better than you found it. Leave people happy, create good environment space. Even with your communication skills, let the client feel that you have taken care of his people, and let the people also feel that the photographer has taken very good care of us, has showed us how to pose, has taken good pictures of us, has engaged with us, has made us feel seen. Let people feel that you are able to play a teammate and make it the day successful. Just try by all means to leave things better than you have found them, and try to also help in terms of if you see that they are lacking in something, because by now you should have so many experiences of going to different events, and you know how things turn out, and you know how the successful day is. And if you can see that this is not gonna end well, twist it, shape it, form it to a point whereby like it delivers excellency and it delivers a good picture and brings positivity. And those kind of things will go a long way for you, because you leave gold behind you. You know, people are able to walk in a golden path because you have paved that way for them, you know. So leave things better than you found them, and it will serve you good. Guys, I am not staying too long today. You know, it's been a minute since we've been here, but thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe and do like and do comment. Do let me know, how do we still need to be professional in terms of our work, and what have you picked up and what have you learned from this. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you on the next one.